Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got some food in my stomach, I got some energy. So I want to make another video, and I want to see how smooth this will be if I use Streamlabs instead of Premium Live. So ladies and gentlemen, I am using Streamlabs this time to live stream my 1080p, which I thought I can do it in 4K, but unfortunately, it gives me the option to use stabilization. So, then we're going to test that theory if it is going to be using cinematic stabilization. That's the option I chose on Streamlabs. So, ladies and gentlemen, the audio that I'm using is the Comic-Con boomX-D wireless. I had it for 5 years, and they did not ask me to make a plug. But I just want to make sure that you know which audio that I'm using. I am using the MI receiver on my iPhone 14 Pro, which is using a Lightning port. So, I just want to walk around and I want to test these two apps, Premium Live or Streamlabs. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I start, please do support the channel. These are videos to give you some direction, but in real world, we also discuss real problems. Like, for instance, we just got an email from the Ghost of Darkness. He's going to actually try to swat me. Yeah, he said it in the email. That's all I wanted him to do, everyone. Once he said it, that's it. Game over, man. You said the word. Not me. You wrote it, not me. But ladies and gentlemen, when people make threats like that, I always keep my promises. And I told this recently, all we need him to do is incriminate himself, which you just did. I hope you haven't been paying attention to the news, but swatting is a federal and against the law in the United States now, friend. It's becoming such a nuisance that innocent people have lost their lives because of it. And mind you, I just post what one swatter is actually getting. He's getting a lot of time, friend. Well, he should have thought about it. Mind you, he just turned 18. They waited until he turned 18. Perfect timing. You know, built up that rap sheet, you know. That's a perfect way how to get people to do what they do. And let them continue to do what they do, because you built up the rap sheet. I'm just keep sending these documents and forwarding these documents to law enforcement. That's all I'm going to do. And they're going to be annoyed about the emails. Like, this guy keeps sending this email like, oh, this guy just said the S word. Okay. That's the third time he says that. Just want him to do it one more time. Thank you. I appreciate you for your stupidity. Yeah, people like that don't deserve to have freedom because they want to destroy your freedom. So, ladies and gentlemen, I fight for your rights, but I don't fight for criminals that want to destroy your rights. So, ladies and gentlemen, know your rights. But with that said, we are using Streamlabs. I don't want to see if the stabilization works this time with the Zhiyun Smooth 5S AI gimbal. Because I feel like the Premium Live app, it's not utilizing the stabilization functions on the iPhone. And I had this experience before with other apps. But in the past, I had previous good episodes. And it could be that that iPhone 11 Pro Max I had was just, I think that was the perfect phone at the time. But I just want to see how stabilized this is. So I chose the stabilization function on Streamlabs.
You're a crazy guy, right?
I just need you guys to know which app works better. But keep this in mind, not all apps are just simple and intuitive. I find Streamlabs kind of cumbersome. Uh-oh, wait. Let's go see my boys.
Well, okay, how are you?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How are you? Good to see you, man.
Oh, it's good to see you, brother.
How are you?
Good. See you guys.
Good, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Got to show my respects. But anyway, I just want to see how stabilized this video is going to be, because I'm going to choose to either stream on this app or Primus Live. I feel like Primus Live, like I said, it's not utilizing the stabilization. I think it's trying to stick to what live streams should be. I'm just trying to smooth out my live streams a little bit. I noticed the bobbin. It could be the gimbal, because people talked about how too flexible the gimbal is, and also the way I have, well, it's better actually from the way I had it before. Way better. Oh god, you should see my setup now. It's just simple. None of these cables dangling like I had it in my teasers. Come on. I'm a gearhead. I like to play around with my gear. I like to build stuff. It's never going to be my final build. It's just things I'm playing around with and showing you what you can do with just the gimbal, because it has a 2020 thread. So, but my final gimbals or setups are pretty much simple. Not too out of the way, complicated. No, I can take my SSD apart. Yeah, on my last rig, it was a whole mess, and now it just makes it simple because I bought the parts for it. But now, this is going to be another gimbal. Now, I was thinking about modifying this gimbal to fit a smartphone cage. And I don't think Zhiyun will like that very much. Like, what did you just do to our gimbal? I just made it better, Panda style. Well, I had an idea. I could buy one of these newer cages for it. And if I see any flaws, I just fix it by welding it. Now, I got a trick to weld things. Now, if you want to weld things, I learned this the hard way after learning this. And mind you, this was in my brain the whole entire time when I could have just used simple ingredients from the store. Crazy glue and baking soda. You combine those two and it becomes a hard substance, therefore like pretty much unbreakable, almost to a point. But like it hardens like steel. Yeah, mixed it too. So I've been doing that lately to fix stuff. Baking soda and crazy glue. And you wonder why I buy a lot of crazy glue. You're like, Panda, that's why you buy a lot of crazy glue. Yeah, I'm addicted to this stuff. Crazy glue and baking soda. The cheapest well you can get. Should market that. But you let me know, guys, in the comments. Is it smooth? Do you see the bop? Is it bopping? It's supposed to be like, I want it smooth, because there are other gimbals like I'm not gonna lie. When I had the DJI Osmos 3, that was like the best gimbal. It is so stable. I was like, God damn it. But it had its limitations when mounted certain phones on it. It was just not enough. It only could weigh, what was it? At the point, what was it? Like 220 grams on the gimbal. So you can only put smartphone. You couldn't really put an audio system on it. But it was stable. It was a stable gimbal with just the phone. But I had other small mobile gimbals from Zhiyun. I had the Smooth Q. Everyone forgot about that, did you? Oh, yes, I had the Smooth Q. Even Zhiyun forgot about that. Like, wait, you that guy in California? Yeah, I was that guy. I bought a Smooth Q. I made so many videos with it. I think I I flooded a Facebook with. I was trying to do many amazing, stupid builds with that one gimbal. Mind you, it had a weight capacity load of 4.4 pounds. It was nice, simple. But today's gimbals from Zhiyun are just like, or Zhiyun, sorry, Zhiyun. Keep hearing the Americans say it so many times. I'm like, I don't want to say it the way that most people are saying it. I think it's wrong. It's wrong. All right. Whew. I guess someone wants to chat and let me know how the live stream is going so far. I just want to test this Streamlabs. I want to see if it's actually using stabilization cinematic mode. So Streamlabs, I am testing your app on my iPhone 14 Pro, iOS 18.3.1, mind you that, at 62% battery, and I want to see using the Smooth 5S AI in cinematic stabilization mode, because the previous live just looks not smooth. Like I said, there are also some caveats about the gimbal that I noticed in software and firmware update, that there is a way to actually change the motor's output or power output, and I want to do that, but I want Zhiyun to tell me how, because every time I try to, mind you, I'm in the right COM to change parameters, but it doesn't give me that option. It's restricted. So, but the network that I'm using, guys, you won't believe what Mint Mobile did Friday night. Well, yesterday. It was like, hey, we're going to announce everyone gets unlimited, no data caps. Boom. Like, what? Yeah, take the 40 gigabyte data cap, throw it out the window. It's just still unlimited forever for everybody. And not, mind you, we're not going to even we're going to keep the same price. We're not even going to increase our price. Just like no data cap. I know live streaming is important. They must have heard my message. They must have heard my message about that. Like, yeah, man, I kind of want to live stream in 4K all the time. But that was when I was using Streamlabs with the Samsung device. It was pretty smooth. I liked it, but it did have some lag. But now I'm on the iPhone 14 Pro. I think I just made my reviews all. Everyone's like, wait, Panda, you have so many videos on your iPhone 14 Pro that you just completed your review already. I know. But I can't stop talking about tech. Sorry. You got a problem? Take it up with the tech world. Don't be a douchebag. But anyway. But I also want to test this. I want to see, maybe I will implement the Streamlabs more often on the iPhone 14, but I did notice a problem. So I noticed this problem on the Android. It's happening on iOS too. Every time I live stream, sometimes when I end the live stream, it does an error message, and sometimes it doesn't cancel that live stream. So what I have to do is reset the app, go back into the app, log out of YouTube app, log back into the YouTube app, continue to do the Google process, then, mind you, it's going to log into my YouTube account, then try to find active activities to get back into that live stream in order to cancel that live stream. You guys were like, that sounds like a headache. That's what on both platforms it was doing, even on iOS. So, and on Android, it was doing it quite often, especially on the S22 for some reason. Wasn't doing it as much as S21 Plus, but on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, it did extremely well, and only did it very few times. So, like I said, both platforms. So, but just to cancel a live stream, do that process, yeah, bugs, problems, but we take risk, right? But like I said, everyone, subscribe, like, and share. We are testing, and we are testing how stable this gimbal really is if you use stabilization in our live streams. Now, I'm not holding my gimbal like I'm supposed to because this is a mobile gimbal. I don't treat this mobile gimbal like my professional gimbals. I feel bad about that. It's like that's like a really messed up two-way relationship. Your gimbal, mind you, imagine me at a dinner table discussing with my two gimbals why I treat the Weebly 2 better than the Smooth 5S AI. And imagine that argument between us three in animation. Like, but you treat her like she's more beautiful, but I'm newer. You're newer, but you're weaker. Imagine saying that to the Smooth 5S AI. That would hurt its feelings. Oh man, what a tough relationship. That's how I treat my gear, like a relationship. Like, I love you and I hate you. If you mess up, okay, right? But when you mess up a lot of times, oh, we got problems. When you malfunction, oh, I have to say something. And brands think I'm doing that to just, I'm not trying to defame anyone or any brand or try to defamate. I'm just trying to bring my real world usage on using gear. Now, like I said, I had gear from other brands like Really Right Stuff, and I still have some of the parts that never broken or have broken, or I never complained about it. There are other gear that I just are happy about, but I'm not happy when it came down to that much. When it came down to Sunway photo products, it was like it's a hit and miss. Some products were good, some products were bad. I really loved a super clamp though. I use this super clamp thing for everything. Like, I can probably mount you on this freaking pole right now. That's how cool it is. Or on this pole. I can do that. That's how cool. I used the super clamp for more than that. I actually used the super clamp one night to do a long exposure with my Canon Canon 70D. So, take everything with a grain of salt, everyone. So, how's the footage? Is it smooth? I'm gonna find out when I end the live stream. That's my moment of truth, to find out the results between which app is better. Now, all I have to do is understand Streamlabs' platform, how to properly show text messages from the audience, and I do have some templates, but I'm not sure on your end you see even a template. I don't know. But my bitrate is really good. It's staying at between 70 to 90,000 kilobits per second, which is good for 1080 60. If anyone is curious about bitrate, I care about bitrate. Bitrate, you know what I care about bitrate, everybody? if you're older enough to know, if you've been gaming for a long time, you ever heard screen tear? You ever, you, mind you, do you hate screen tear? Okay, how about this? You ever seen 15 frames a minute, frame a second video? Okay, now, yeah, this is why bitrate is important when showing smooth video. Because, and mind you, when you get the bitrate right, get your shutter speed right, and especially when you're doing it manually, and you're using filters. Yes, I can use filters right now if I wanted to, because I'm doing everything manually. And you'd be like, wait, does it matter on a smartphone to put filters on a smartphone? Yes, it does. It works as any other camera. There's no difference. I'm just doing everything manually. See? Controlling everything manually makes me better at video. It makes me better at educating you better. So you were like, oh, I got this tip for Panda. Sweet. And you paid for it. You just did me a favor. You just told someone else right there. Boom. You just paid for it without even knowing it. But here you go. But anyway, you got everyone spying on me because they see the gimbals. Yes, I am sexy and attractive, ladies. Yes, I'm a filmmaker and I'm horny. And I'm looking for the right woman to, like, pleasure my needs. And no, not just any woman. You have to be the woman. This is how I go. This is how I go out on meetups. I go do my own meetups. But you know what? New York has so many women here. I just don't. No offense, ladies, but it's really hard to select when I don't know your motives, what your agenda is. New York changes a person. Once you live here, it changes you. Next, you know, imagine this. I go on a date with her. Next week, you know, she was like, hey, you want to move in with me and help me pay rent? I'm like, wow, that's fast. Damn, that was your motive? Now do you know? But with that said, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did. I like using these apps. It's fun. But to Ghost of Darkness, please do me a favor and let other people see what you do. Oh yeah, I already sent that to law enforcement. You know what? I'm like emails away. I just replied back to the last reply and just upload everything. It's easy. This is why I save everything on my phone. This is why I like the iPhone more than Android. I can't save these kind of documents and stuff like that on Android. I just feel like Android is not the platform for it. And mind you, I got other apps like Zhiyun Scan and other apps that I have memberships for that I use on iOS. This is why I was like, I can't wait to get an iPhone again. So, yeah, just easier. And mind you, not with all the. And here's the problem with Android. I noticed a lot of ads, like creepy ads too. Like I just be finished watching a YouTube video, and mind you, and an ad comes on about some crazy stuff that I'm not even interested in. And then when I go, mind you, true story. And then when I leave the YouTube app and go into another app, it remembers that YouTube ad. Like, what? What the? This is nuts, friend. Like, literally knowing that I was watching that. That's crazy. Technology and AI and literally, I'm not interested in it. Why are you showing it to me? Oh, you want me to continue to watch it? Oh, I get it. You want me to be interested, see? And I was like, wow. And I kept noticing that over time. Every time I get out of apps, I close one app, I go to another app. It like continues or remembers what I was previously watching or what was shown before. I was like, oh, I don't want to see that. It's just weird how social media and the advertisement marketing, it's just like, it's toxic. Scary. But with that said, everyone, I'm going to end the live stream. Appreciate it. Technology is creepy, but it could be fun sometimes. Like this gimbal. Got some caveats, but we're trying to see what works. What software works better. I feel like the follow mode is a little bit slower than the pan focus. Yeah. It's like a little delay. Gotta fix that. Yeah, I gotta fix the parameters. It's smooth. But with that said, everyone, thanks for watching. Going back to the house now. See ya.